So there really hasn't been much innovation in recent years in the men's boxers and briefs market. So when Separatec reached out and asked to collaborate on some of their boxers here, I was really intrigued because they have this patented two-pocket design. So these are pretty unique in that they have an upper chamber and a lower one. So rather than traditional boxer briefs where you're kind of just stuffed into one pocket, with these ones you actually have two separate pouches, and I'll tell you a bit about that and why that's so unique. If you're confused, you can see in this graphic here just exactly kind of how this works with those two pouches. So having those separate pouches helps, number one, with friction. You don't have to worry about that as much, especially if you're going to be using these for like athletic activity and running and things like that where you may usually get chafing or other issues. That's one big plus. The other thing is I think these end up being a little bit more breathable because of that design. They're also pretty comfortable and stretchy. The nice thing is these are 96% cotton and 4% spandex. So, you know, cotton is one of the best moisture wicking fabrics out there. So I like that that is kind of the main component of these. And then that 4% spandex helps these stretch and be really comfortable. So these are 6.5 inches long. They do stay in place and I haven't really had any issues with these riding up whatsoever. So that's really nice. It's a nice flexible waistband. There's a tagless label. So for those of you who hate tags, you don't have to worry about that either. You don't have to do anything special with these. These will machine dry fine, both in the washer dryer. I haven't had any issues with that, and all the stitching's looking great. It's staying together very well. These are true to size in my opinion. I'm typically medium, and I have another boxer brief brand where I'm a medium, and I ordered the mediums for these, and they fit great. The one thing that might take a little bit of getting used to is to access that top pouch. It's basically a flip up design. So, you know, usually you kind of have that like pull the curtains to the side type design for accessing in there. So that's something that might take a little bit of getting used to initially, but after a couple days, that was all good. It's really nice. The pack that I got came with a bunch of different colors. I kind of went with that. That's one of the best selling designs. Got, you know, black, blue, orange, green, a lot of different colors. So you can kind of see these all look really nice. And I've just noticed so far, yeah, just very high quality stitching, you know, very nice and elastic up in the band here, but they don't move on you at all. As for the functionality of those two separate pouches, it did a really great job of supporting me. The only instance where I had to readjust would be if I was like lounging, kind of like, you know, laying down, something like that. Then I might have to kind of get that top pocket situated once again. So like I said, there really hasn't been much innovation at all in the men's boxer and brief space. So this is really refreshing to see. You can't argue with the fact that you've got two spaces instead of one. So I think comfort-wise, it does offer more comfort than the traditional style. And these have been very supportive and super comfortable. I've been wearing these in some pretty warm temps too, and I do feel like these do a good job of moisture wicking, and with that cotton fabric, I notice a difference compared to like others like polyester.